Hello everyone, Crow here. I picked up quite a few things over the past couple weeks and I thought I'd make a quick video just to go over them. First we'll just start out with my fiance went out to Goodwill, picked up a whole bunch of things. I don't think this was all in one trip, but just for starters, we got not one Wii Classic controller, but two Wii Classic controllers. The reason I had her pick up two is so I have four of these now. I think they were $6.99 a piece, so I think that was a pretty good deal. Next she picked up this Rugrats in Paris, the movie. Now I had this once before, I sold it. Now I have it again. I probably will never play this, but for now it's going to go in my collection. Same thing for this one. I didn't have this one before, but Real Fishing for the PlayStation. Might be more entertaining than Rugrats, but we'll see. Next, Tomb Raider, PlayStation, and Tomb Raider 2 on PlayStation. I used to have played Tomb Raider 1. It was pretty fun. I never played Tomb Raider 2, but I have these again. And then we have for the Dreamcast, NBA Hoops, which seems to be kind of like a NBA Jam type deal game. Might be interesting. I think all of these were pretty much $2. Along with these, Genesis game Steel Empire, which looks like some kind of shoot 'em up. Never played it. No instructions, but at least it's got the box, and that's all that matters for me for a Genesis game. Ren and Stimpy presents Stimpy's Invention. It looks like it has everything in there. Some kind of platformer. We'll see how that is. Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Genesis. No instructions, but you know, otherwise the cartridge looks like it's in good condition. Arrow the Acrobat. I've heard about this game, another platformer. Don't really know how good it is, but check it out. Now this one is a bad game, but kind of like the fact that I have it. Shaq Fu. Now I already have this on Super Nintendo, but now I have it on Genesis as well. And then we have Kinetica on the PS2, which was a game I was always interested in, but never picked it up. It has everything in there. I'm gonna have to try this one out. Okay, now this one is a little bit tricky. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 for the Xbox 360. So I have a new copy of this. Now I'm not a big fan of shooters, especially on consoles, but I'm gonna have to try this out because I've heard a lot of good things about it. A lot of people saying this is Game of the Year, but again, it is a first-person shooter. I'm not a big fan of those, except on PC, because then at least I have a mouse and a keyboard. I have a hard time playing those games with a joypad. It just feels weird to me. I picked this up. We already had a copy of this RC Pro-Am, but this was $2, and $2 is definitely worth picking up RC Pro-Am, even if you already have a copy. Picked up a couple of Dreamcast games here. Quake 3 Arena. Now, despite what I just said about first-person shooters, at least I could use a keyboard and a mouse on this one. I mean, it says right here on the back, the mouse and keyboard. I didn't even know there was a mouse for the Dreamcast, but now I'm going to have to look for one. And it should be pretty interesting to try and play this with mouse and keyboard on a Dreamcast. But Quake 3 was one of the last first-person shooters I was really into. Virtual Athlete. Yeah, Virtual Athlete. Virtual Athlete 2000. Don't know anything about this. Looks like a track and field game. $2, and as I said before, if it's $2 and a Dreamcast game, I'll probably buy it if I don't have it already. And I've heard good things about this one. No One Can Stop Mr. Domino on the PlayStation. Again, $2. I probably would have paid more for it because I did hear good things about it. And actually, more recently, actually just today, I picked up these Nintendo 64 games for about $2 each at Goodwill. Mortal Kombat 4. Star Wars Shadow of the Empire, and GoldenEye for the N64. Now I already had GoldenEye, but I had the Player's Choice Edition, and this is not the Player's Choice Edition. And whenever possible, I prefer not to have the Player's Choice Greatest Hits Platinum Hits edition of any game. Actually, I had to run out and buy this yesterday because a friend of mine told me they stopped making them. Metroid Prime Trilogy. I had 2 copies left at the Target, and I just ran out and bought it. And not really a game, but Personal Trainer Walker. It comes with 2 pedometers, which were in here. I'm carrying one right now. Actually, this is the pedometer. It's a black one. My fiance has the white one, and we'll see how that works. It should be pretty interesting. It's just for fun. And that pretty much covers like the games that I picked up over the past 2 weeks. Now, I did pick up a couple of movies as well, or DVDs. Some of them aren't movies. I just thought I'd pass by these really quick. The Simpsons, the 20th season. Now, my problem with this is that the last season they released, I think, was it's the 12th season. I don't know why they felt the need to release the 20th season right away. Why not go for the 13th season? Plus, this doesn't have any commentary on it. I haven't even opened it. I bought this like a week ago. And, but I buy almost every Simpsons DVD box set that comes out, so it was on sale, so I picked it up. And next are a couple of DVDs I picked up on eBay. Or not eBay, Amazon. Because they're DVDs I were interested in, but I didn't want to pay so much for it. So each of these cost me about $5 each. First I got Battlefield Baseball, which I haven't seen this, but it seemed really interesting. Kind of a comedy. It's a mix between a comedy and a horror movie, or at least that's what I've read about. Hopefully, I hope it's something like Shaolin Soccer, because that was hilarious. Cutie Honey, the new Cutie Honey. I watched this, I rented this from Video Store back in the 90s, and I just really liked it. And $5 for this 2-disc set. I don't know, look at the cover. Who wouldn't like this? Not me. Then there's the Cutie Honey live-action movie that came out in 2005. I downloaded this, but I always wanted to actually buy a copy of it, and I got it. And then, saw this movie at Ace on at least part of it. Cromartie High, the movie, based off the Cromartie High School anime, which I own and really, really like. Definitely my type of humor. And the movie is exactly like the anime, so I want to actually see the whole thing. And actually, it was really hard for me to find a download, so I figured, hey, this was $5, so picked it up. And that about covers it for me. I'm working on a review next, Pugsy on the Sega CD. I have all the footage captured. I just need to make some commentary and post it. So until next time, see you later. Bye.